Yo, you guys, this is Blacklist of the Abyss, and you're watching my review for Bleach chapters 629 and 630. Alright, and the first chapter here is mostly about Mayuri. Um, he has these coordinates that he wants to go check out, him and Nemu. So he pretty much just abandons Kisuke and everyone else. He just doesn't really give a crap about them. He actually says he's digging their own graves, but he still needs them anyway. He legitimately just does not care. Okay. Um, Now, unfortunately for him, Kenpachi, who was supposed to be in the group, was actually in the bathroom, so he didn't actually go to the Spirit Palace. Which I'm just assuming Kenpachi is too overpowered, so Kubo didn't want him to go because he didn't want to have yet another person up there who was just really freaking OP. things would things would be too easy if Kenpachi went, so he kept them from going. That's that's what a writer would do in that situation. If you don't want something to happen, you just make up a reason for why it doesn't end up happening. All right. Um, but as a writer myself, I know how that goes. So I just wish he had come up with a better excuse than he was in the bathroom. But whatever. Um, he and Mayuri end up getting into it here. Ikaku was there as well. Unichika, Hanataro. I don't know why. Where did Hanataro come from? Like, really? Why does he even need to? Whatever. All right, whatever. The point is, those four there with Mayuri. Mayuri. Um, it looks as though they're going to start fighting or something, but we don't really get a chance to see what ends up happening there. We end up switching to Ichigo's group, and we see them as they have a run-in with Askin. Um, Grimjow just doesn't really give a crap, so he goes and attacks Askin without even caring about their plan. Um, and Bazby, him, Little Toto, and Giselle, they appear at the gate of the sun. They have this score to settle with Hashfald, apparently, and we get to learn a little bit more about that in the next chapter. Um, Bazby, apparently, he and Hashfald used to be friends or something because they call each other by their first names. Um, Hashfald's did something in their like I don't even know. Like we see this flashback scene at the end of the chapter with Bazby standing. There's like fire everywhere. I would assume Hashfald has something to do with that. That's probably why Bazby has a grudge against him, and probably Giselle and Little Toto as well. Um, but in this chapter, we see him and Bazby start to fight. Then they talk for a little bit. Two of them used to be friends, apparently. Um, and then they talk more. I mean, yeah, Basby, he said that his goal is to kill Hashfald and to defeat Yuha's power, but when night comes and Yuha goes to sleep, his power and Hashfald's power switch. So if he kills Hashfald when it's nighttime, then he will be both killing Hashfald and getting rid of Yuha's power at the same time. So two birds with one stone. Um, I'm sure we'll learn more about that at some point, but not before we learn about this um, flashback or whatever. The other thing that happens in the chapter is that Askin, he tried to run away from Grimjow. At first, Grimjow told him no, but then Askin tried to recruit him, and then Grimjow was like, never mind. Actually, yeah, go ahead and run, because I'm going to rip you limb from limb, and you probably don't want that to happen. So, might as well make the chase interesting. Alright. Oh yeah, that's the other thing. Hashfald wanted Uryu to be tailed because he wasn't trustworthy enough. Because Uryu went out with Askin and um, Pernita and Barrow and Hawkman. All right, um, and then that's when Bazby first came in because he took out the guy he was supposed to be following Uryu. All right, but that's pretty much it. Honestly, I just didn't really care that much about these two chapters. The first one was okay; it was like a 6 out of 10. Um, I mean, the bathroom, really? Like, that's the best you could come up with? I mean, not much happened. It was just kind of whatever. In this chapter, more happened, so I'll be willing to give this chapter a 7 out of 10, I guess. That's being kind, especially since we have this flashback starting now. And it's like, does anyone actually care about the pasts of these two characters? Like, honestly? Specifically the past, like, they have together, you know? Like, I'm not talking about what happened to Hashfall to make him become so loyal to you. I'm talking, like, the relationship between him and Baz B. Does anyone even care about that? We didn't even know they had one until now. Does anyone actually care? So it's whatever. Bleach is just whatever. Like, honestly, I'm sure you guys have noticed, but I've been really behind in my reviews lately, and that's because like I graduated from college, and now my life is transitioning into a completely different phase. So like I'm in the middle of that transition, so it's just tough balancing everything. Um, and I've been thinking a while about what to do with my channel. I'm not getting rid of it. I'm just talking about like what I should do, what type of things I should do with my channel. And I've been thinking, should I continue with weekly reviews? Should I focus more on series reviews or like special videos, things like that? Um, some of the most popular channels don't do regular videos like Giguk and people like him. So I've been thinking for a while about what I should do, and I'm thinking right now maybe I should try and do half and half, like maybe cut down on my reviews. Some of these series I only review, not because I actually want to review them, but because I feel like I have to. Like Bleach. Bleach I only reviewed because I felt like I had to. I reviewed Naruto, Bleach, and One Piece, and I reviewed all three of them because I figured I'm a reviewer. Reviewing the big three is practically mandatory if you're not a big name like Giga, who doesn't need to do anything like that, Then I dropped One Piece, reviewing it, not reading it. Although I did fall like 18 chapters behind at one point. I finally caught up a couple weeks ago. Um, but I mean, Bleach, I don't really like. I stopped reviewing One Piece. I review Naruto because I feel like it. I actually enjoy reviewing Naruto. I enjoy reviewing Snafu, and I enjoy reviewing World Trigger. But Bleach, Soma, Boku no Hero Academia, I only reviewed them because I felt like I should. Because at first, with Soma and Academia specifically, what I wanted was to try and build myself up to a point where I was reviewing like the top 5-ish shonen that were ongoing. And I thought that Boku no Hero Academia could build itself, would be like an up-and-coming manga that would eventually make it there, so if you could like get a head start on it. And Soma, I do legitimately think is one of the top 5 ongoing shonen. But Academia is kind of slowed down, and Soma doesn't really need to be reviewed. It's pretty self-explanatory and straightforward. So I think I might like stop reviewing Bleach, Soma, and Academia and focus more on special videos. Because I've been promising a lot of videos for like a year now, and I haven't gotten to any of them. That Kill la Kill full series review that I've just like had on pause. My best anime episodes of 2014 that I it's just been sitting around on my hard drive that I still need to edit. Like, I just have all this stuff I've been working on in AMV for the regular at Magic High School, which I'm 2/3 done with. That's the thing I've been working on the most out of those past 3 videos. So, that one's actually I can like, just like Keima Katsuragi, I can finally see the ending with that video. And the last volume of the regular Magic High School, as far as like DVDs and volumes, DVDs and Blu-rays, just came out not too long ago, so I was finally able to like get high quality video for the last episodes, so I can include some of them in the AMV, so I can actually like that one. The ending is actually in sight for that one, but yeah, I might just stop reviewing Bleach and Soma and Academia, and then just focus on World Trigger, Naruto, Snafu, and whatever other seasonal anime come up. And then just focus on special videos, put more time into them. Alright, but yeah, I don't know what the future holds for Bleach and Soma and Academia. So this may be my final review for them, depending on what happens. So I'm sure if something big happens, I'll probably review it just because I feel like it. Just because I want to talk about it, But for now, this is probably my last regular review for Bleach. But yeah, chapter 629 gets a 6 out of 10, and chapter 630 gets a 7. And that's it, you guys. Rate, comment, subscribe. Follow me on Twitter at BlacklistOTA. And I'll see you guys next time.